Hi. Let's talk about my girlfriend's butt. But she has like a big butt, you know. You ever notice how when girls have big butts, they can give it like nicknames? They can call it like apple bottom or ghetto booty. Well, my girlfriend's got like a hothouse tomato butt, like it's imported from somewhere. And don't get me wrong, I love it. She loves it. This is not a problem. The problem is that I also love just commercial hip hop, just the top 40 stuff. And I cannot bring her to the places that play that music now, because ever since Nicki Minaj and Kim Kardashian, that's the only body type these guys want now, and they're super aggressive. They like big butts, they cannot lie, you know? Very honest about it. But look, if you don't know what I'm talking about any place you've ever been to, any bar or club where the songs all start with bing, 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 bing. Like there's an air siren to announce a song is inbound. Like, look out, songs, bing, bing, bing. Like, I knew there were gonna be songs here, you know? But I can't bring her there because it's like, it gets weird now. Because the guys that are there, they're like way more aggressive. Because we'll go together, we'll have fun, but I'll get a drink or I'll talk to friends or something. But the guys, they'll come up, they'll immediately hit on her, which is fine. Because at some point she'll like, oh, I have a boyfriend. And they'll be like, psst, where your boyfriend at? Where your boyfriend at? And she'll just point me out. And I'll walk over like, am I making a new friend? You know? They won't even shake my hand. They'll pull it back. They'll be like, psst, I could take your girl. I'm like, you can't say that in real life. You can say that in a song, sure, but you can't say that to my face. You're being rude, sir. That is rude. Because I get where this guy's coming from. He's like probably 21 or something, but he's still in that phase as a guy where like you think getting a good woman in your life, it's about having the right amount of objects, you know? Because when he's like, oh, I could take your girl, what he's really saying is like, oh, I make more money than you. I drive a better car than you. I could buy her drinks all night. But I've been with my girl for a long time. I don't think you have any idea how deep I'm in on this. I know my girlfriend's favorite vinaigrette, and I've called restaurants to make sure they have it. Step into my house. I will blow you away. I rub my girlfriend's tummy during PMS while pretending PMS doesn't exist. Step into my house. I listened to a story today that had no ending, no beginning, and no goddamn point. Step in. I'll still go to those clubs sometimes, like if I'm on the road or something. I went to a hip-hop club in Halifax. Let me repeat that. Hip-hop Halifax. I don't recommend it. But my friend, he lives there, and he was like, come on out. So I went out. But it just blew me away, because my buddy's so confident, you know? Like, it's weird, because I saw him walk over to a booth. It's 5 women sitting in a booth up against the wall. And he tried hitting on all of them at the exact same time. And that was not going well. Not at all. Because they were angry, you know, their arms were crossed, they were getting that cut-eye look. And I was like, look, I have a girl. I have no dog in this fight, but I can still be a good friend. I can try to be a good wingman, maybe break the tension. So I walked over, and I thought I'd just say something funny to break the tension, help him out. And I walked over, and I said what I thought would be hilarious. I just went, hey, isn't it weird when guys come up and start talking to you out of nowhere? And the girls looked at me for a second, but the one in the middle, who was very attractive, she immediately said, you are too ugly to talk to us. Now look, I'm a comedian, all right? I was quick to reply. I was like, why would you say that? That hurt my feelings. It's very mean. It's not right. But she just repeated it. She went, too ugly to talk to us! And I just walked away. I was just shaking, just broken, you know? My buddy came up to me. He's like, well, that didn't work out for you. Well, it's East Coast. He's like, beep-a-deep-a-dee, whatever the heck he said. You know? But there was an age where that would have ruined my night, you know? That would have gotten into my ego, but the older I get, you know, I just took a breath, let it go, put some patience on it, thought about it, and then I walked over to the bouncer. I was like, hey, buddy, I don't want to make a big deal about this, but one of those girls just tried to sell me cocaine. He's like, which one? I was like, the really pretty one in the middle. And then I got to see him walk over, and he politely but firmly escorted them out. He's like, all right, ladies, your night is over. Get out. And as he was moving out, the one girl who was very mean to me, she was very vocal. She's like, why am I being kicked out? Why am I being kicked out? And I got behind the bouncer. I got on my tippy toes. I put my head over his shoulder, and I went, maybe it's because you're ugly on the inside. Thank you.